Live from the Kingdom of Morocco. We are in Marrakesh. We are actually a couple of hours behind the Kenyan time, but I'm telling you, it has been a beautiful experience here in Morocco. This as the country is bidding to host the Afcon 2025 and the World Cup in 2020. Will Morocco secure this? We'll be getting into that discussion later on, but then it's amazing how the landscapes and the cuisines in Morocco are turning out to be for the couple of days that we have been here in Morocco. We are also here to establish the lessons from Morocco back home in the home country. I would say Morocco is one of the disciplined countries that I've visited. There is also order when it comes to planning of their infrastructure and also housing. And one other thing that I've noted very keenly in Morocco is that each city has a particular color that is preferably used for their structures. For instance, here in Marrakesh, it is brown, evident even from the stadium that we are in right now. When we were in Rabat, it was purely white, and earlier on we were in Tangier, where we realized the mixture of blue and white colors. There are also people who appreciate their culture, so there is a lot to sample from this end. But then first things first, Morocco is looking at hosting the Afcon in 2025 and also the World Cup in 2030. I'm with my colleague Dismas Otuke from the sports department to give us more details. Otuke, how has it been? Will Morocco get this?
So far, so good, Irene. To be honest, Morocco is ahead of the game in terms of preparation. We've seen the venues. We've been to Stadia de Tangier. We've been to Grand Stade de Morocco. We've been here at Marrakesh. Looking at it, it has what it takes. And also having in mind that Morocco, despite being successful in football, Morocco has won CHAN, has hosted CHAN, but has never been privileged to host the African Cup of Nations. So we've seen with you the state-of-the-art facilities, all the grounds we've been to so far, the towns we've been, that is Rabat, we've been to Casablanca, we've been to Tangier, now today in Marrakesh here. For real, to put it right, Morocco is on top of the game in terms of facilities and also infrastructure. You've seen the road network, so smooth, so efficient. So I think Morocco is on the right track to be given the rights to host the 2025 African Cup of Nations here. Okay, we spoke to the advisor to the Moroccan Royal Football Federation, who is Omar Hayari, and what he told us is that they are making sure that it has been a long wait, and what they've put in place in terms of investment, they feel that this time it is the right time Morocco will be given the opportunity. And for more on what Omar had to say about this privilege to host the African Cup of Nations here in Morocco, let's listen to him and to give us an insight on what they have to offer for the African continent in terms of football.
Today in Morocco, what is important is that we have more than 6 stadiums. We have the homologation of CAF and FIFA, both of them. So it gives the opportunity to Morocco to propose to some football associations in Africa who don't have stadiums that CAF allows them to play, to come to Morocco to enjoy our football infrastructures. You were with us when we visited the Mohammed VI complex, so it's a last generation infrastructure. I remember Mr. Gianni Infantino, president of the FIFA, when he came, he was amazed by the quality of our infrastructure. And I think there is something important. We think that in Africa, the success will not be individual, it will be collective.
Besides what Omar Hayari, that is now the advisor to the Moroccan Football Federation president, had to say about their preparation in their bid to host the African Cup of Nations in 2025. Back home in Kenya, remember it is only barely a month since Kenya was reinstated to international football, and we do hope that going forward, although they are not in this circuit to qualify for 2025, but I guess in the next tournament after 2025, Kenya will be eligible to play and also to qualify, have a chance to qualify. My colleague Irene, she put it well. Basically, Kenya, in terms of doing better in football, we need to do a lot. It goes a long way in terms of infrastructure, investment. Not only that, preparing the team a few days to the tournament or to qualifier matches, but it goes a long way in terms of starting from infrastructure, that's the playing field, and to infrastructure in terms of transport and also security-wise. So back to my colleague Irene, I know you are much interested with sports tourism, but you've been to different cities, different venues. Every city, every venue has its unique or conspicuous facility and conspicuous structure. Maybe what do you have to say?
It's a lot is in store for us. We are yet to come back home. We'll be here for a couple of weeks, and we'll be able to put all this together. Due to time, I would like to get you back to Broadcasting House. My name is Irene Mchuma Odem.
And I'm Dismas Otuke, reporting live from Marrakesh, Morocco.
Well put. We are coming to you live from Marrakesh in the Kingdom of Morocco.
Yes, and that's Dismas Otuke and Irene Muchuma reporting live from the western city of Morocco. That's Marrakesh, where the intercultural exchange between the Morocco and the rest of Africa is happening. And of course, Irene Muchuma and Dismas Otuke there to witness the bid of Morocco hosting the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Also visit the stadia and the facility that the country is parading as they seek to host the Africa Championship, the Continental Championship for the first time.